Honestly, I think this is one of my favorite memes so far. We all know Ferrari's F1 strategy is not the best, and apparently now neither is their production market strategy. All right, we are live for episode 40 of the Money Shift podcast. And today I think we've got a really fun one for you because there's something that just recently was revealed that has broken the internet. And it's honestly given me like hours of laughs over the last day. So we're going to go ahead and share that with you guys. And that is the new Ferrari Luce. I think I'm saying that right. Or Lucy. Probably Luce, design or vehicle that was announced. Their new all-electric Ferrari that was designed by what is the name of the designer again?
I had him pulled up. Give me a second.
Either way, Slav will find it here in a minute. So today we're going to be reviewing all the memes, all the best memes that we've found around it, just hanging out, having a good time. And also say, because the theme of this episode is all about memes, we are throwing out a challenge to our audience to come up with your best memes that somehow ties in what we're doing here at Driven Labo or with Buster and the new Ferrari Luce. We just want to add to the clown show. So if you're feeling so inspired over the next couple of days, or even when this comes out on YouTube, join our Discord, go and drop it in the memes section, and we will gladly share your memes. And the best meme or memes, we haven't decided yet, will also be getting hooked up with some Buster tokens as well. So good opportunity to, add to the fun and to earn a little coin while you're at it. But
it was Flavio Manzoni. That's the.
Oh, was the designer? Oh, I thought the designer was.
Yeah, from the interiors, Johnny
Ive. Oh, okay. So there was the guy who worked with Apple and was part of their design team. So he did the interior. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm. Correct. He did the
interior. I thought he did the whole car because to me the whole thing looks like it's and we'll see it, but it kind of looks like a magic mouse. So.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and the designer of the vehicle their chief designer is Flavio Manzoni. And got a chance to get a little bit of their interview, so we can get into that in a little bit as well.
Okay. Did you send me that link?
Yeah, I can send you that link as well. I think Gary has it in that list too, but I'll resend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, they were talking about the ethos of Ferrari and how this ties into it and whatnot. So fairly interesting interview, to say the least.
All right, let me grab that real quick.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys in the audience have been able to see the car or not, but it has stirred up a bunch of controversy as far as people hating it or loving it. I've just seen a bunch of hate on my timeline, to be honest. But I don't know what you guys are seeing.
Mm-hmm. I honestly haven't seen anything positive about it.
Yeah, me neither.
Well, if you look at that 45-minute interview that Slava did here internally, they make it seem as like if not, it deserves an award for Car of the Year already. And granted, this interview is probably a month, maybe a couple of weeks before the official announcement. So they just posted this yesterday, and I don't know if they did it to mitigate all the negative comments and the sentiment towards the Luce. But if you listen to the first 10 minutes, you're thinking, what are they talking about? How like they're making it seem like it's gonna win the award for, I don't know, Motorsport Car of the Year or something like that. So. It's the only video that I can find where you can see that there's a positive sentiment. Everywhere else is just either questioning, neutral, or just flat out
clowning it.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, we can't play the video and get the audio because we've had issues with it messing up the audio of our mics. So you'll have to just go and find this one for yourself. But we've got the video right here from Chloe Abram, and just worth taking a look, at least to get a serious idea of the car. I want to see if they have any footage of the car. There we are.
Yeah, they do. They had footage of the interior, the exterior. They went into some of the architecture of the inside, if you will, as well, because now they've talked about how much free room they have to play with, because now there's less drivetrain components to worry about going through the vehicle. They made the motors part of the actual battery. I don't know if you saw the base part of it, the motors that they made for this.
No, I've been too busy looking at all the memes.
Yeah. Yeah, I went to go look at it. I mean, they tried really hard to sell the idea of what they're experimenting with here. And they did highlight the fact that this is one of their quote unquote kind of capsule projects, where it's not really a direct representation of the brand, but it's more like R&D capsulated in this kind of experimental design, if you will, or this experimental area of Ferrari. I guess they're already starting to kind of separate their collection from Luce with this verbiage. But it was interesting to see how the designer was trying to navigate around the questions of Ferrari being analog first, Ferrari being, the essence of motor racing, where you feel the vehicle from inside the car, the sound, and, everything else that comes with it. She did bring up that question. And the designer kind of, sidestepped some of them in a elegant way to say, Ferrari is not just the sound or that it's an encompassing thing of control, how much speed you can carry through the corners and lateral speed, as opposed to just, straight line speed and whatnot. But there was one thing that he mentioned when she asked him, what do you think Enzo Ferrari would say? Right. And I know what Enzo Ferrari would say, but the thing that he kind of mentioned was it's keeping the fire alive, right? And I was like, okay, there is no fire in this one. And then he mentioned also, or she mentioned the fact that Enzo was well known for saying things like, you're buying the engine and then you get everything else for free when you get a Ferrari, right? You're really buying the engine. And in this case, there is no engine, right? It's four motors.
You got electric motors, yeah.
Exactly. So I don't know if that was the best answer either when he answered it, because in essence, it is not what Enzo Ferrari envisioned and set out to build when he started Ferrari, at least from a car enthusiast point of view. I don't think this is what he envisioned. I think he is flipping his grave right now, to be honest.
Most definitely. And I'm sure we'll see just under this, which is actually a very serious post. I bet you, I haven't scrolled down yet, but I bet you it's going to be nothing but memes. You ready?
Oh,
you ready to get into it?
Yeah.
There we go. First post. Got our first meme. Oh, we got Enzo arching out. Yeah.
That was
I thought the
designer Johnny Ive in that meme.
Yeah.
That was the chief engineer.
Now 100% electric, 0% soul, which is exactly what I was saying on the that live stream yesterday with Humpty, basically saying that electric cars, they're fast, in a linear way, but they have no soul, they have no personality. And I think I'm not the only one that has that opinion. Yep, we've got the vacuum cleaner. And that actually brings up something to mind, and the design language of Apple. Let's say it's industrial design, it's hardware design. Cars are a completely different approach to design. And when I look at this car, I think of industrial design. I think of, I look at it, I see more of a toy or more of a gadget. I don't see a car, let alone a sports car or a Ferrari. So, we'll see a lot of these comparing it to other things like toys and gadgets. And I think that's a pretty apt comparison in a lot of ways.
Also, what was interesting was like their emphasis on the interior and all of the little features that you get now in the interior, and all the fact that now this is the first Ferrari that can have 5 seats and 2 rows. It seemed like all of the things that Ferrari didn't care about were the things that they were highlighting now as like the feature, where it's like, this is not your demographic, right? The people buying Ferraris are usually like, I don't care if it has an AC radio or anything else. Like, just give me the engine, the sound, and the car.
Yeah.
It was really interesting to see them emphasize like all the tactile little knobs and how they work and what they're for. Like, I don't know who they're advertising to, and it's just like further made it feel like a gadget. To your point, like further made it feel more of like an industrial product as opposed to a Ferrari.
Yeah, which is in a lot of ways classified as art. It's
Right.
not even just a supercar. It's these are looked at by Ferrari as works of art.
It's not just Ferrari, it's the rest of the world has acknowledged that. Like they can win that in court, that they are a piece of art, and that's why you're not allowed to modify a Ferrari and they can sue you, is because they are legally their design is a work of art that you can't manipulate, and you need rights to do that.
Yeah, exactly. So I guess let's go ahead and dig in. This is like top of my timeline right here, and this one made me laugh so hard because she became a meme after we call it whatever that fashion show or whatever that thing is. I don't even know, so I don't follow that stuff. But it's literally like the vehicle version of that meme. We had somebody who created an AI version of it to fix it. See, like, I can get behind that. It has that stubby front end still, but hey, at least it looks like a proper sports car. Yeah, literally, this is my timeline right now. Is all memes.
And like
Even got Crypto Empress in on it.
Good.
Yeah. It's just nonstop. I didn't pull anything up. This is just my timeline. So let's look at some of the rest of these. Yeah, we also have it was an F430 going through the retardinator, coming out on the other side of Luce.
I love that machine. The name of that machine, retardinator. Oh, that's crazy, man. Oh. So Rex, right off the bat.
Yeah, go for it.
No, I was going to mention. I forgot. Scroll down. Never mind.
And like they tried to like mention
coming out of the
design with like the aerodynamics being something that they weren't as worried about. It was more of like friction in the air or not. But it's like, why? What do you mean? Like aerodynamics always makes a difference, especially when you're carrying that much weight through the corners. Like, I don't know. The whole interview just felt a little off.
I mean, honestly, I don't think really anybody's going to be taking this thing on the track in any serious capacity. If they are, they're going to probably.
We're clerking it for a commercial already. So.
Yeah. We'll get to that one.
Okay. What's his name? I forget. There's a big YouTuber. He does a lot of, when the new iPhone comes out or the new smartest gadget. I'm forgetting his name right now. But he was trying his best just to be, balanced critic toward the car. And he's like, oh, and he pauses for a second and you realize this. What's the space here for? He puts his hand in between, right above the headlight. There's space. Yeah, there's a space there. He puts his hand in there. He's like, what's this? Like, what's this for? And then he kind of pivots to something else, talks about, because he just was puzzled by why is that, there's a big gap between the headlights and also that top to just keep going. And it looks like it's an ongoing, I don't know, dashboard.
Are you talking about like this whole section right here?
Correct. So there's a space in between there.
Mhm.
Yeah, there's a space that you can put your hand, let's say, where that blue.
Yeah, it's probably for aerodynamics. They did that. Oh, the last supercar that they had also, it's a bunch of air through the front like that. That's why they were able to generate that much downforce. What was the previous supercar? I forgot.
Yeah, there's lots of cars that do that now. There's like the Ford GT that has that. It just channels air up and over the cabin. But
Yeah.
in this case, like you just looking at it, you doesn't even look like it should be. It just looks like it's a normal shaped little bubbly car.
It was the F80, the hybrid.
Mm-hmm.
That
Yep.
as well. I mean, that car is did a great job with the F80. I like it, even though it's hybrid.
Yeah. Of course, we've got Buster jumping in on the action here.
Nice.
Absolute cinema, and one of the memes designed by Gary. Of course, very poignant. Got Paul Walker's tokenized Ferrari on the left and this monstrosity on the right.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, absolutely. It's an appreciative asset. I mean, the lore behind it, the praise that they came after, that we had, and usually, as you guys mentioned, this type of car is usually what runs around maybe 120K. But given the fact that it has lore and it belongs to, not just, I would say, car icon, I guess, but same type culture, in the cultural aspect through the films that he was part of, he brought car culture to the mainstream, right? So all of that has, ties into this car and it appreciates. So absolutely, that's why I thought about it. I'm like, I have to do a meme about Paul Walker's car.
Yeah, and then if I remember correctly, DeLorean took your meme and did their own version of it. So you started a little trend there.
Absolutely. Oh, there's the name of the YouTuber I just found, Marky Brownlee. He's the one who does a lot of Yeah, they invited him. And the funny thing is they invited him over to do some of the review, but he wasn't allowed to go in and touch the tech, which that's his main forte. So they have him talk about the car, but he can't touch the dashboard and use it, that's his forte, so tech stuff.
Strange.
Yeah, very strange. He was like, he was under some sort of NDA where he couldn't really do anything, just only talk about the car. But you know what I noticed as you're going through the memes, all these this Luce's graphics you're going through, they have at least the rim. The rim is okay, passable. The one that Marquis Brownlee is checking out, well, he's reviewing, dude. Oh, just awful rims. Awful.
The rims, you said?
And it's all black. The rims. Down to the Ferrari. Here, let me see if I can get a.
All right. Is there anything you guys like about it?
Let's put it this way. If it were badged as a different car, let's say like I threw out yesterday, if this was badged as a Fiat, I'd be like, that's a pretty cool Fiat. But simply because it's a Ferrari, it doesn't work for me at all. I thought, when they did the reveal or the teaser of the interior design a few months ago, we actually posted that in the Daily Driven newsletter. I didn't mind it. I thought it was kind of a cool, like a combination of digital and tactile. And so I was like, this could actually be pretty cool. And then I saw what it was packaged in, and I was like, yeah, it doesn't redeem it. Yeah.
And while you're at it, Rex, as you're searching, can you look at a Pontiac Aztec? I see Fix and Phil. He's Phil's mentioned that he posted on Garage. Yeah. What is this kind of car? They're responsible.
Yeah. There we go. I actually pulled up a list of, is this the ugliest Ferraris? No. Oh man, where did that go? I had it somewhere of the list of the ugliest cars, and the Pontiac Aztec was on that list. Is it in here somewhere? Wish I had it pulled up. But yeah, the Pontiac Aztec is definitely one of the ugliest cars of all time. I think it might still be in one of my tabs here. But I didn't think that this was fair. They put the new Testarossa on here. Yeah, it's funky looking, but it's also still kind of badass. I can't really say this is one of their ugliest cars.
No. Yeah, I agree with you.
Yep. Ferrari 400. Yeah, it's very 70s looking. What can you do? The Mondial and the 512M, basically a Testarossa without the pop-ups. Meh, this thing is hideous, although I don't think it was ever produced. This is probably just a concept. 575 GTZ.
Yeah, they should have made that an electric car.
This one?
Yeah.
Just update the design of it. It's got a very early 2000s look to it, but this is a million times better.
Yeah, I would buy that as a Ferrari that was electric over whatever they're trying to push.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, I mean, they have definitely had some ugly cars in their day, but
I don't really care for it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
It's kind of ugly.
yeah. Oh, this thing's funky. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
in the bottom. Yeah, with that back end. It's like almost a station wagon Ferrari. Looks weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
And that last one looks almost like a Maserati Ferrari.
totally. I wouldn't be surprised if it was shared the platform with a Maserati. All right, let's keep going. Well, what else we got? We've got They Live with the classic classes on, classes off meme. I haven't watched this one yet. Let's see what this one's all about. Waiting for the punchline. 1 minute. And it's
I think without the audio, it's not going to hit as hard as if we had the audio.
weak. Okay.
Well, now we're engaged. We have to finish.
Yeah, I know. I'm like sitting here like, do I?
He's going through phases, man. He was what?
Come on, Danny, give us something good.
Is he shooting the Ferrari?
Continuation of twins.
Where?
The twins. When him and Arnold were supposedly twin brothers.
Mhm.
You remember that?
Yeah.
He's just continuing that with Arnold instead.
I see. It's kind of showing Danny DeVito as the action star he never was.
Yeah, that's
I get it. I get it.
Oh God, that's so good. I love that handle. They made this handle seem like it was so revolutionary because it has like, it's tactile, so you can use it almost like a touchpad.
Mhm.
Like, oh wow.
Mhm.
All the stuff we want in
Yeah.
a Ferrari. I mean, I really needed a handle to change volume and stuff, you know.
You know what he did? Yeah. So basically, the idea was to move it 360, right? Like around, but it doesn't even do that. Yeah, it doesn't do it. It's just basically,
Yeah.
yeah. Because you have a passenger next to you, you're like, hey, here, change the station.
It seems like a much more practical use right here.
Things that they were getting excited about was kind of weird to me. It was like, look, when you change it to sport, everything turns orange. Wow. It's like, bro, really? LED lights is what you guys are excited about in your Ferrari? Like, I don't care about the LED lights, please.
I just like her facial expressions. Look at her. She's like, fuck.
What's that?
Yeah. No, but you know that going back to that handle, you guys remember, I'm pretty sure you guys see those Japanese toilets
Mhm.
where there's little buttons, right? I'm just thinking right now of one of those right now.
Yeah, I wonder if it comes with a bidet and I'm sure it comes with seat heaters, but
It's perfect. Hey, what's this one? This one's a mouse, right?
Mhm.
Okay.
It looks good as a mouse.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah, only 600K.
Yeah. And of course the stock of Ferrari and how the market treated the announcement. Not good, not good. Slav and I were joking yesterday that we think that this is just deploy by Ferrari so they never have to make another electric vehicle again. They'll do it once, they'll tank it, and they'll be like, no, we got to go back to what works.
Yep. Hybrid is as far as they can go with their electric, I think. And yeah, that might be what happens. So it's like, here, get the best designers, make sure they fail. And they're like, we tried our hardest, not for us, and then never have to do it again. I hope that to be true.
Mm-hmm. I pulled up all of these earlier, and now they're just taking some time to load.
Was that a Power Ranger or a Transformer?
That was, I don't know what this is. Not quite a Power Ranger. Probably one of those cheesy Japanese.
You know?
Yeah.
Wish Rangers.
There we go.
Be good, yeah. Is that the F40?
This is actually really well done.
I don't know who it was yesterday, if it was Humpty or Rachel's videographer friend from
Adrian.
Yeah, might have been Adrian. Hello, Adrian. Sorry I missed you yesterday. We will sim race together. But he mentioned the fact that they think this is for the people that want to own Ferrari but don't really want to drive a Ferrari, right? So
I think specifically he said it's for the wife of Ferrari owners.
Yeah.
So the husband has the nice Ferrari. And then the wife is like, well, I want one too. It's like, here you go, babe.
Yeah, exactly. Like the family car, right? There is no Ferrari family car. And so it's the Urus for Lamborghini is like the family version, I guess, of a Lambo. And it has been doing really well. So maybe Ferrari is trying to step into more of a consumer market in that way, try to offer something that the extended, I guess, audience can appreciate.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, again, the price tag's like $600K, so I don't know who that's for, even if that's true. Where it's like, yes, now you don't have to worry about shifting and paddles and all this stuff. That was
you just jump into your iPhone and go.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Are you guys familiar with some of the Chinese electrical vehicles, like the what's called BYD?
Yeah, I think I had one right here. Where was it? Nope, not the one I was looking for. But yeah, what were you going to say?
No, it just reminds me that it's exactly almost very similar to the model. I guess the model, everything, and for maybe a fraction of a cost, maybe I don't know, 5% of the $600K, you can get that. And you can save so much with compared to buying something like this, where I don't know what the maintenance cost will be on this, but I'm assuming it'll be not cheap. It'll be probably like owning a real, I'll call it a real Ferrari. So compared to that, So I just wanted to see if we can compare it to that BYD. Actually, that'd be pretty cool. We could start comparing some of those kind of unusual vehicles that we see here and there that you're like, wait, I've never seen that car.
Yeah, we can try and pull that one up here in just a minute. Classic Jeremy Clarkson. Best reactions in all of the car world. Here we go. We finally got to it. The Aztec. Yeah, so as Phil said, I sent Grok a photo and asked what this is. It responded it was a Pontiac Aztec. That would be this thing right here, which for those who remember in Breaking Bad, this was the car that was the main guy's name, Walter White. Yeah, he originally drove the Aztec before he got his 300, Chrysler 300. Yep. It's officially joined. So good.
Image, I guess, the car behind it, the color makes it a little bit better, but like still, it's hard to love.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. From the electric car point of view, like the Ioniqs weren't doing too bad. And like the SUV that people are, getting now. If you're in,
Yeah, what is it? The Ionic N is actually incredibly fast, and they have that look where you look at it, you immediately know it's an electric car just by the design, but it doesn't look bad, even though it's got more of that kind of crossover shape to it. I'm gonna just pull it up real quick.
it's pretty fast. And from all the other cars that I've seen Misha kind of take around the Nürburgring, this could do 2 laps almost flat out the whole time, which is unheard of almost. Like the other ones, they can do the first lap flat out, but the second lap they gotta take it easy because you're gonna run out of battery before you could even finish the lap. He was able to put the thing until like the brakes weren't able to hold anymore. They were like glowing, and the engine was the power was still there. So I was really impressed with it. Actually, it was the 5, I think. So now they're up to the 9. That was how old that video was.
Yeah, I wish I could get this thing to pull up.
But I did want to test drive this thing one time and a test drive it as opposed to like, I don't know if I'd own one, but it seems like
no, but yeah. As far as electric cars go, I give this one a pass. If you drive one, hey man, good for you. It's not a bad car, but yeah.
Just to say that we don't shit on all EVs. There are some good ones. Yes, we do prefer the cars that go vroom, but there are some good EVs out there.
Yep.
It's just the Ferrari is not it.
Nissan Leaf Pro Max 2026. It does look so much like it. Like angle right here.
Yep. Yeah, the door angles, like that angle up and down, the passenger door. That's exactly why it looks like that. Like that, just that angle, you can't unsee it anymore. And then that black little addition above the trunk, you see how it's black? There is no color, like behind it. That section, yep, that's also black across both of them. Like you can't unsee those 2 design elements, and then the whole thing.
Right. And have you seen how the doors open at the same time?
Yeah, it's like suicide doors in the rear.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
And for those that don't know, if we can explain, those open just like regular doors, and the ones in the back open the opposite. So
yeah, I think we'll see it in one of these upcoming videos where it's Leclerc and Hamilton are reviewing the car, which is funny subtly in and of itself because you can tell they are not impressed.
But now you can't let the passengers in and out of your car without getting out, or at least opening your door too, which is like weird.
Yeah, I did used to own a Mazda RX-8 that had the suicide doors in the rear. So, of course, not 3 rows. No.
That's what I mean. Like, how do you have 3 rows and you have suicide doors? Like, I understand if it's like a coupe, right, or a sports car. Definitely understand. Like, you only have 4 seats and you'll only have so much room before you're hitting the engine in the back or the trunk. Fine. But this has 3 rows. How are you supposed to let the 3rd row in and out? You gotta open the whole door. You gotta open both doors. Oh, I don't know, man. It just doesn't seem like a convenience. And it doesn't seem like somebody paying $600K. What does he say? Is he clowning on it or is he liking it?
Yeah, this is definitely an AI video. Let's see.
Oh, okay.
Did you say you had an RX-8?
Hold on. He said it looks like a car that drinks sparkling water and listens to Lady Gaga.
Yes. Well, Ferrari would probably park a bunch of them in Monaco, drive them around there because that's where we're going also next, right? We're going to Monaco, aren't we?
Yeah, is that right? Is that next?
Let's see.
Was in Monaco.
Yeah. See.
Yeah, what Ferrari should do is they should make this like the Waymo or the Robotaxi in Italy.
In Monaco.
That would do really, really well.
Yeah, that's what they're going to do. They're going to do it in Monaco because Monaco just has so much money. They just don't have space anymore. So it's just like, how do you replace what we currently have with something that costs more? So be it. Yeah, I can definitely see them doing this. I'm sure they're going to roll out a bunch of them at Monaco. Just give people a chance to see them, at least experience them.
Yeah.
And Charles is Madagascar, or is, how do you even call them? Madagascar? Like, because
Monegasque.
Monegasque. because he's
Monegasque.
from Monaco, so I'm
Mhm.
sure it's going to be a flagship kind of like representative from them there. Being Ferrari from Monaco, he'll probably be driving one of these things for the weekend.
Mhm.
Yeah, let's see. Anyone up for a prediction market? Is Leclerc going to drive a Luce or a Lucy into Monaco this weekend? What do you guys think in comments? Love to see what you guys think.
Enzo Ferrari looking at the new electric Ferrari Luce from heaven. All right, and a reminder, if you are, oh, here it is. If you are watching, you can see that full screen?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, if you're watching this, we'd love to get your memes on the new Ferrari Luce, so definitely join the Discord if you're not in there already, and drop your memes in the meme channel. We'll pick the best ones, hook you up with a little buster, and share them on our socials as well. And of course, give you a little shout out. Let's see their reaction to it. You found the hole.
Yeah, they found it.
Yeah.
There
Give
we go.
it a pause there.
Yeah.
Trying really hard to look interested.
Yeah, you can see the wheels turning in the set.
Yeah. Ooh.
That expression does it all.
They did take it out on track too.
Oh yeah? I did not see that. Roman Empire, European Union. That's a perfect way to put it.
What's the one under it? Latin and what?
Esperanto. I don't even know what Esperanto means.
It's a language.
You would like to understand it. Oh, okay.
Language. It's like what's it called? Pick something, I forget. But it's a language that no one speaks. It's like what? It's wrong. That's hilarious. I didn't even see that one.
Okay.
Nice. Yes,
There
Enzo.
we go.
Thank you. The water bottles.
All right, I think we milked this one for all it's worth.
Yeah, I feel like this was just like, Ferrari had to do something to participate a little bit with the whole like green movement that, Europe's going through right now. I think they are taking it down a notch, though. It seems like they're walking.
Luckily, yeah.
Regulations, so this is probably it.
Yeah.
I don't think
And if you go to the video before that, did you go back where there was he's saying basically there that if he says what he has in his mind, the Ferrari will actually have a big hit. It could affect the company. So he just leaves it at that and he just walks away.
He said, I just hope they take that little horse off the side of the car. Yeah, he said it would harm the legacy pretty much.
Yeah, here, I'll read it for you guys since we can't. For those that can't read the thing, it says, if I said what I think, I would do harm to Ferrari. Yes, we risk the destruction of a legend. I'm terribly sorry. I just hope that the little horse comes off, at least on that side. This is certainly a machine that the Chinese at least won't copy from her. If I said what I think, oh yeah, I already got that part.
Oh, that was great.
I wouldn't be so fast on that. I think they will definitely copy it and then produce it for a tenth of the price.
But I appreciate why he said what he said. That it's such garbage that not even they will want to copy them. Like,
yeah,
this is a Ferrari no one even wants to make a replica of at the end of the day.
Yep. Hey, and if you gave me the choice between a Model S Plaid and the Luce, honestly, any electric car, it would be a Model S Plaid. That would be my top choice.
I almost bit the bullet for 92K, but I was like, nah, I can't do this.
And yeah, and there's no way of saying whether or not the value of that thing's going to appreciate or not.
Oh, it wasn't. It was more just 0 to 60 in like 1.3 or whatever, 2.3 seconds, 1.9 seconds. Yeah,
it says 0.99 seconds here.
Exactly, under 2.
Okay. Luce does 2.4. to 124 miles an hour at 6.2 versus 6.8. 200 mile an hour top speed for the Model S Plaid, 193 for
Those
Luce.
electrics are negligible, but the range is
Yeah,
great.
368 to 280. That's pretty massive.
Because no one's really sitting there like blasting their EVs, I don't think, So I don't really think that the point two, the couple of cents make a difference there, but like the range, people are using their cars, right? Like you're going to need to charge it. So I think that's a little embarrassing for Ferrari.
Yeah. Oh, here's the BYD. So we have the same graphic comparing the BYD. So this is the Chinese electric supercar, which I honestly don't think looks very good either. But 1,287 horsepower versus the 1050. Both quad motors. Let's see the things that actually are important. 0 to 60 sub 2 seconds, it says there. Range 300 versus 280. FSD, I have no idea what that means. Price 233 versus 640. So yeah, the performance is pretty similar between the two. Honestly, they're looks wise, in my mind, pretty comparable. I think the BYD is quite ugly, but it's like a third of the price. Actually, maybe closer to half, but yeah.
But the Plaid S still beats
the
BYD out easily.
Yeah, Plaid S is the way to go if you want to go, be the fastest electric car on the road.
Exactly. Oh, they got the Pope in there. Hey.
There you go. You can see the suicide door in the rear.
You could open it without the front. Okay, that was nice. They had a column in between. I guess I was wrong. You need to open the front to open the back.
I'm thinking probably also this could actually be their way of tapping into I don't know, maybe Formula E. Because that's something that they could probably do now. They went full electric, and given that
I don't know if they're in there. Are they?
No, I don't think that they're
not
in Formula E. No. Hey, but they've got the tech now, so
that's
see
right.
what happens.
Maybe they'll just repackage it and add it to a Formula E team. Who knows?
No, I had no idea they don't have a Formula E team. Oh, shows you how much Formula E, how much.
Yeah, not much. But honestly, I think this is one of my favorite memes so far, and shout out to Gary for this one.
Appreciate it.
We all know Ferrari's F1 strategy is not the best, and apparently now neither is their production market strategy. And getting down to the bottom, we already started with this one. So yeah, that's our little drive through all of the memes. Not all. That was probably just scratching the surface, to be honest. But all the memes that we could find in preparation for today's podcast, covering the Ferrari Luce. So yeah, curious what you think. If you're watching this, do you like it? Is there actually somebody in our audience that's like, yeah, man, I'd drive that? And of course, for the $600,000 price tag, don't think that we'll have anybody in here that would justify that cost. But
the market will balance out for its value.
Like once it's hit full depreciation, I could see it bouncing off of 100K.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking about like 120-ish.
Yeah. Unfortunately, electric cars don't really have a good track record of price appreciation.
Yeah. I'm wondering, like, how bad do you think this one is going to be? Like, they're under 100. Like, I can even see this going to like 80 or 60. Honestly, if people don't want it at all, like even the maintenance cost will be too much, right? Like they won't be able to give them away.
Yeah, and that's always the thing with the electric cars is the battery, because batteries have a lifespan. These lithium-ion batteries that are in it, 10 years at max. Are they going to the Ferrari dealers and mechanics, are they going to be set up to be swapping batteries in 10 years or less?
Yeah, I
don't know.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah. So yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that. A little bit more of a laid back live stream today, and just kind of going over the latest car news that I think has not just been relegated to the automotive enthusiasts, but I think everybody's seeing this right now. And yeah, so I guess we have any questions from the audience? So it looks like I missed a bunch of comments.
Yeah. I mean, it's fun. It was a lot of fun. Right now, they're saying that we just announced, kind of a little bit of a meme challenge where people can join, drop their memes. They can cook up a little bit and drop them into the meme challenge inside the Discord. I dropped the link already to our Discord, and also, whoever we select or the best meme that we can see, hey, they get some buster. So, hey, this is something that we want you guys to also be part of the fun and be part of this, what we're all about, which is car culture, and whether it's a good or, a little bit of fun and kind of like, hey, just a little bit of banter. Yeah, this is what it's about, right? Or in the community, participate.
Definitely. Well, I guess before we end this, I want to give a quick overview of the big update that we recently released on the drivenvehicles.xyz site. So, this isn't going to be a purely clowning around show, because I'm really excited to show off a lot of the work that's been going on behind the scenes is now live at drivenvehicles.xyz. And so we've got a whole new set of features in here. The last iteration, we just had the events, and now we actually have our first event that has been posted outside of the US. I think, that would be the Monaco Grand Prix. So Gary loaded that one up. So yeah, we've got, the ability to post events globally anywhere in the world, no matter where you are. But we also now have our full set of club features, so you can manage and organize your club and all of the events here. So for instance, this is a demo club that Justin set up, and you can see the feed of posts that he has been adding to the club and the event. So when you are managing a club, obviously one of the things you do is meets and car shows and cruises. Now you can have all of those housed under your club profile, where all of your members can view and RSVP for, and then of course go in and share their coverage, their images, and everything from the event. We also have vendor profiles too, and shout out to Phil from Belveal's Custom and Belveal's Bodyshop, who's officially our first business profile on here. So I think this is going to be, big shout out to Phil. This is going to be a really great way for businesses that support car culture to get discovered, to support local clubs and events, and to build their audience within this community. So if you are a business out there who is involved with car culture locally, definitely worth checking out. And we've officially launched our plans associated with all of the features. So if you're just using the site to discover an RSVP for events or join a club, that's a free account. If you want to start a club or get more features for your events, that's the crew member subscription. If you want to monetize your club or events and get further features like ticketing and QR check-in and so on, that is the organizer level plan. And then if you want all of the features, including your business profile and marketing and promotion tools, that's the pro plan. So yeah, we've been hard at work, and shout out to our lead developer, Justin, for putting in some serious hours to get this thing up and running. We did demo it at Slush Motorsports Festival and got some people interested and some people onboarded there. So yeah, we are making some serious moves, and I think we're at a point now where we can take the Driven Labo brand and the Driven Vehicles app and take it to the global automotive audience, not just living strictly inside of our little Web3 bubble, we're ready to scale. So exciting times ahead. And so we'd love to see you create a profile here on the Driven Vehicles app at drivenvehicles.xyz. You can also share your, I'm not even logged in. I'm not going to do that right now. You can add a car to your garage, which is going to unlock further features in some future updates. And yeah, connect with your local car community. So check it out.
Yeah, and actually, as you were describing, I made a club for sim racing. So if you guys want to join a sim racing club, let's do it, and we can post our like times and platforms and start sharing our sim racing journeys.
Perfect. Yeah, let's definitely do that. Looks like the server goes to the Labo server. So perfect. Yeah, we've been talking about doing a lot more community sim racing events within our club as well. So yeah, if you're into sim racing, join this, join our Discord, and let's go race.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Well, is there anything else you guys wanted to cover before we close out today's show?
I feel like we talk about real life events a lot. Do we want to talk a little bit about sim racing happening this week? So Gran Turismo has like their daily races that you can do, and the daily races are daily A, B, and C. A is usually like the shorter races that you can kind of jump into, and they're always one class or one type of car. So like everyone will be in a Civic or everyone will be in like a Mazda, and even the model and the make is the same. So that this way it's like your racecraft that should separate you from the rest of the field because everyone gets the same car. So like if you want to race against others in a shorter format without having to pit, without having to worry about tire management, fuel saving, or any of that stuff, usually daily A is a good choice. Daily B is a good choice for you to now have to like select a different type of car within a group. So like they'll give you a group 4 or group 3, 2, 1, and so on. And these races will also be a shorter format where you don't have to worry about ever pitting, but you do have to worry about which tire you're on. And like sometimes there is some kind of fuel management, but like for the most part, that's out of the window. The cars are just not the same type. So like Group A will be the same type. Group B, you'll get a choice of vehicle. And then Group C is the longer races. So like once you're confident in your racecraft and you want to see how well you do across the longer race format where you do have to pit, you have to worry about which tires you have, how much fuel you have, if you're fuel saving or not. All of those things are something that you can practice in Daily C. So this week, Daily A is at Suzuka, Daily B is at Deep Forest Raceway, and Daily C is at Watkins Glen International. So if you guys are racing, I'll be putting up some lap times for them. And if you want to try to do it at the same time, we can create like a local little server and see how well we do across the lap times and like share our driving lines, if you will, the braking points, like are you trail braking, are you not, which gear are you in for which corner? So try to help each other like optimize on those little tenths.
Yeah, and you're saying that's in Gran Turismo, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, unfortunately, I do not have Gran Turismo, so I will not be able to join you on that one. I still game on my PC, and they have not released it for PC, so
are you on that now, or are you on Forza?
I do a set of Corsa. I looked at buying Forza the other day, and I was like, I don't want to spend $70 right now. So I'll get it. I'll get it here eventually. But yeah, I'm really itching to get my hands on Forza.
Yeah, I'm sure we can set something up in a set of Corsa as well. So like if you're listening and you're in our community and you want to race and you're on desktop, a set of Corsa is fairly cheap to get, and we could set up just a local server that we operate and race on. So that's always an option.
Yeah. Let's definitely figure out how we can start getting our community involved in some of these races. And then one of the things I was thinking we could use this channel for, this club rather, is in the feed, you could post like a challenge. You start like, time for Suzuka in Gran Turismo in a Miata, let's say, and then allow people to comment with their times and like a picture of proof of it.
I was thinking almost like events. Like, so I would make an event and then tag the track, and then in the event we can start like putting up our times, and then each event will be per track almost. But yeah, definitely.
That's a great idea.
what would make it easier, because I feel like the feed would get eaten up. So like if I want to see Suzuka that was like a month ago, I would have to scroll through the whole feed to find it. Hopefully in the events it'll be like, all right, here's Suzuka, here's Glenn, here's, you know, Nordschleife or whatever it might be. And
Yeah.
Definitely I think it'll be
Yeah, that'd probably be an easier way of going about it. I
but
love
as you
it.
can
Yeah.
tell, we're already brewing the next set of features, so don't tell Justin anyone.
Yeah. Oh man, we've got enough features to keep him busy for the next 2 years, you know, in mind. So
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, good call on that. And looking forward to getting back to some racing with you.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it too. I
Yeah.
put in a couple of lap times last week, but like honestly, with slush and everything else, I haven't really had a chance to like just sit there and enjoy a couple of laps in the sim rig. So try to do that this week. Add that to
All right.
this.
Yeah, let me know when you want to do that. I'll jump in with you.
Awesome.
Cool. All right. Well, yeah, guess that'll do it for today. Don't forget to go and sign up for the daily driven newsletter at drivenculture.xyz, where we drop a new newsletter edition every Saturday morning, except for last past week when I was at Slush. Didn't get a chance to do it, but we'll have a new issue coming out in just a few days. So go sign up for that, and hope to see you over on the Discord server. So thanks for everybody who stopped by, hung out with us during this live podcast, and we will see you Friday for Builder Burnout Space on X, and next week for episode 41 of Money Shift Podcast.
Cheers, everyone.
All right.
Thanks for tuning in.
Have a good one.